Have a warped piece of board you need to flatten, but you don't have a joiner? No problem. In this video, Kevin's going to show you a simple trick to flatten a board using a planer.
Start with some tape on each side. Well, go figure.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, can you show us where it's bowed? So that center area.
Yep.
Take about an inch or a little bit more.
Probably closer to a quarter.
Quarter inch.
Yeah, then take shims and put them in just so they're just barely snug. Put them in a couple different areas. One on this side. Don't want to push too hard on them. And we're going to keep them in place with some blue tape. All right, that's solid. To raise this up, now because it's higher in the center, you don't want to take too high. Well, if you have this depth gauge, you don't want to take too deep of a cut because it's going to get deeper as it gets to the center. So you want to set it pretty low. That should be fine.
So what do you have it set at?
I just have it set at 0.
0?
Because it's going to start cutting once it gets to the center. We'll just run it through a couple times.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay. Now.
So I saw you adjusted that a little bit. What were you doing when we were running it through the planer?
The depth?
Yeah.
I just took it.
Were you just increasing the depth as?
Yeah, because the first time we didn't get it all.
Okay.
So now this side is flat. Get this stuff off of here.
Okay, so this. Okay, that side looks good.
Now.
Go.
All right, so now this side should be flat. No gaps. So that side's flat now. Now we can get rid of the sled. And just run it on the side that's not flat now.
Now this is the side we didn't trim previously.
Yep, so the side's flat.
Okay.
This side isn't.
Okay.
So now we got to run it through.
Since that's flat, we don't need the
We don't need the sled anymore. Now that we have a flat side,
got it. Yep.
we don't need the sled, and we can flatten this side.
All right.
One downside, using the sled, you got to lower it a bunch now.
Here, let me see what you're doing over there. 1 second. Okay, so you're just taking it to the...
Yeah, so on this side, before the center was the high spot, but now this is a low spot.
Okay.
Just because it was bowed.
Right.
So now this side is a low spot, so we can set this. I'm just going to set it to a 32nd, right at the tip there.
Taking as little amount as possible.
Yeah.
Basically.
Just, yeah.
Okay.
And then, yeah. It's not cut now. All right, so I'm just going to mark this quick so we can see when we get all of it.
So you mark that with the pencil.
Yeah, so once all the pencil's gone, then we know this side is done. We should have done that on the other side too, but I forgot. So.
Still have.
Yep, a little bit right here.
Here and here, but they still lead. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
One more time, just to be safe. A nice little finishing pass.
So it's flat on both sides now?
Yep. Got a perfectly fat piece of poplar.
All right.